Anytime.
Just click the friggin' record button already.
Oh my god.
I feel like you guys...
There it is.
You guys are mean. It's like we haven't been working
how it was
together
always
for
meant
years.
to be.
Yeah.
Hey, so before I actually introduce the podcast, it's an OG podcast. Yay!
OG, not all G.
I said OG, all OG.
You're like all G podcast.
Hey,
Luis,
listen,
I'm not
like
part of that
really
group,
bad
remember?
LG.
Well, you sorta are.
No, I wasn't part of the OG group. I came in like 6 podcasts late.
So OG and then Tyler.
Okay, so yeah.
OG and the
OG
editor.
and Tyler.
Well, we're all admins now. So
OG and the 96er.
we can guarantee that
96er?
this podcast has got the
94.
least amount of views already. Because
Wow,
of my guest.
this is interesting. Windows 95 has been successfully ported over to the Nintendo 3DS.
Yes!
I'm going. I'm going
Alright.
to random shit on the internet. I'm going to read that later.
Okay, so I'll just officially start the podcast. Hello everyone and welcome to another... Jesus!
Scared me.
Hello everyone and welcome to
Little
another
pea came
episode
out.
of the Shifty podcast. I'm Luis, aka SpartanSloth, and today we have...
TJ1023, aka I'm not sick today.
Woo! Oh, I'm Tyler.
Come Jim. Sorry about that.
That's my line.
Didn't say it.
It's Vic.
Jesus. And all the admins are constipated.
Yes.
Do you want me to call an ambulance, Vic?
It won't do you any good. They're gonna be like, "Where do you need to go?" Like, Seattle, Washington.
My toilet about 3 feet away from me.
Party too much last night?
No.
Oh.
I played The Witcher last night.
Oh, right
I
on.
just felt like making really weird noises.
All right, that's fair. It's a free country still.
We've all
Yeah.
been there.
Been there, done that.
Oh,
So,
before
Vic.
Louise starts
Yes.
something, I would just like to say this is going to be a huge drain on your editor. This is, to give the audience a bit of context, this is being recorded before number 99 comes out, which comes out tomorrow, and is going to come out after episode 100. Between then and now, like by the time this gets released, I'm going to have to release so much stuff on the channel. I am tired. It's crazy. Sorry,
Don't
I
worry.
Will
interrupted
not
Louise.
bother you after this.
We're
Yeah.
going to pay you overtime for this.
I don't get paid at all.
I was about to
Exactly,
say,
which means
by,
it's easy to
by
pay
we,
overtime.
You mean pay somebody else, because I'm not paying them a damn.
You'll get paid double for it. Double or nothing is still nothing.
Exactly.
I think it's cool though.
Here's a funny meme. It says, if Finn hooks up with Rey, he will be the first stormtrooper to hit anything.
Oh yeah, I read that earlier.
God.
Shots fired.
and
Yeah,
miss.
that's true. Oh yeah.
Just-
Oh,
But speaking of missing stuff, Vic has something that totally has to do with the word miss. Not.
What? I do?
Yeah, the Uber thing.
Oh, I was just reading a thing about how on New Year's Eve, Uber, some people were being charged like 9.9 surcharge rates when they accepted like a 3.4 surcharge rate. So like 15-minute drives were turning into $215 cab rides. Interesting. I also read how much it would cost to save Matt Damon, so if anyone's interested in that.
I can imagine how awkward that would
Oh,
be.
I saw the same thing.
What is Mount Damon?
What is Matt Damon?
Oh, Matt Damon. I was like Mount Damon. I was
Matt Damon.
No. So that number I put in the chat box is how much it's cost to save Matt Damon over the years. Of course, Lewis, I can send you a link.
Thank you.
So
welcome.
$900 billion, $100 million, $500,000.
Yes.
Basically, to save him all the times in all the various movies.
Yeah, there's 8 films he's been saved in.
Yeah. And I mean, one of those times is in another galaxy, and one of those times is on Mars. So
Yeah.
those probably stacked up the bill a little bit.
On the Interstellar, The Martian, Titan AE. His cheapest rescue was Saving Private Ryan. 100,000.
You guys know what Matt Damon's character's name was in Interstellar?
I haven't watched the movie, so no.
Yeah, I have no idea, so I'm gonna guess Kevin.
No, it was what was his name in Interstellar?
James.
It was Human.
Yeah, Human. Yeah.
Oh my
I
fucking god.
gotta be fucking kidding me.
Dr. Hugh Mon.
Yeah, no, his last name was Dr. Man. His first name was Hugh.
Wow, so whoever was in charge of naming characters was clearly Barbara.
And Alex just said he was the best of us.
He was a little shit.
Shout out to Alex.
He just turned around and looked at me and was like, and he was the best of us.
Humanity is at its finest when Matt Damon represents us all. Oh god.
I like Matt Damon. He's cool.
I mean, he's cool, but like we're talking
So,
about
he's
the
alright
entire.
most days.
We're talking about the entire of humanity here.
That's true. That is true.
And he plays poker. Like, that's random. When you see like a celebrity in the World Series of Poker actually playing well, you're like,
Wait,
huh.
what?
He plays poker.
But like in the World Series or something?
Yeah,
You
in the World
mentioned?
Series.
Yeah,
It's
World
actually-
Series of Poker.
He's lasted
Damn.
quite long one year. I can't remember what year it was, but like they were going around like the main tables and he's sitting on them, and it's like, wait a minute, that's a celebrity. What the fuck? You know, it kind of takes you like out of the element a little bit because you don't really expect to see them there.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, and I'm just gonna say for the audience, if you can hear breathing every now and then, that's Jim. Like,
Oh, my bad. Shit.
I don't know if that comes through or if it's just my
Sorry,
headphones that are picking that up.
Darth Survey.
I was
Is that
actually
it
reading
again?
some Star Wars stuff. Hang on.
that was weird.
Starts
but
reading
cool.
Star Wars. Heavy breathing ensues.
I was actually gonna say he's actually sitting outside my window right now, like staring at me.
We were actually
That's
doing
not
that.
That's
last night.
creepy.
You're welcome, world. You're welcome.
Oh, Tumblr's gonna explode. Someday.
Ooh.
We're gonna have
Someday.
a Tumblr audience.
Not today, probably.
Louise, I think
I don't
we've
want
already
one.
dissipated any chance of us having a Tumblr audience. I was
Absolutely.
very against Tumblr earlier in the podcasts. I can't remember which ones. But, like, I think it's already exploded. Like, several times about very small things sometimes.
More like exploded with popularity.
No, kind
No?
of. Maybe in controversy, yes.
Damn.
I'm looking for a Hitler post again.
Vic!
Search for Stalin this time.
I mean,
Where's-
Stalin was arguably worse than Hitler.
Are we really going to go down the Hitler route again?
No.
I mean, if you just go by the number of people he killed more.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh,
This is...
Hey.
all right. I didn't know that.
I
This
think
is
he
top
killed
quality
like
material,
6 million
guys.
more people than Hitler did.
Hey, if
That's-
anything, we're talking about history. This is also a very informative podcast.
We are a super informative podcast.
Very positive and happy.
Yeah.
Let's talk about like
I don't even know what
mass
you're
killers.
talking about.
We'll,
but
we'll
We are
fucking
up there with
informate
the
your
likes of the
ass.
SciShow and the History Channel.
Informate?
better-
Does that
we're-
word exist?
We're better than the History Channel.
We're far better than them.
I know. we
Also,
have,
Vic,
we have
that hat
proof that the aliens
of yours,
visited the ancient Egyptians.
I can give you $20 on it.
Wait, what?
That hat you're wearing, I can give you $20 on it.
Oh, I'm not giving away my hat.
What are we the Antique Channel now?
No,
I
it's
mean,
not an antique hat. It's a
Fucking
stormtrooper
History
hat.
Channel only shows like people doing their jobs these days, and it's all about
Aliens.
pawn shops and car restoration. At least here in Brazil.
Oh
No,
yeah.
you're
Yeah.
forgetting about Ancient Aliens as well.
Oh yeah, the aliens.
Aliens. TJ, you know that meme with the guy and his hands and he's just got aliens? Can you put that up in the video? Like, put that up Just as we yell it out.
Just I'm gonna have it like flash in front of the screen every time someone says aliens.
Oh god.
I'm
Let's
not gonna
make this-
abuse it like I did with Ebola. Don't worry.
Yeah. Let's not make this an Ebola counter thing where suddenly we decide to say aliens a lot more. We're more mature than that.
I'm not.
Vic!
Let me just be honest with all of you. Aliens.
Damn it. TJ, look what you have wrought.
I think it's more Tyler's fault.
Yeah,
I think at
Tyler.
one point, instead of just doing that, it should just be the MLG X-Files theme in the background.
No, you're just trying to put it on the audio editor side. Fuck
Why
you.
not both? Yay!
Oh, what? I would never do such a thing, Tyler.
So we gotta have the MLG thing and the image.
Well,
Come on, guys,
gotta,
get to work.
I just got to point out that I've edited enough for you guys in the past. Like, throughout the holidays, I've edited way too much.
But Tyler, it's for the aliens.
No, it's for you guys and your channel.
Aliens.
Aliens.
TJ, they're making your job harder. Are you going to just sit back and take that?
Yeah. I don't even take it. I'm not sick anymore.
Yes. Yeah, we are.
This is where I send this to TJ a bit late, like a behind-the-scenes little thing here. If I send it to him a bit late, he's not going to have enough time to edit it all in the video, so he just skips out on doing it. And it's going to look like...
Tyler,
I
you
don't know. I don't
underestimate
think
the
you would
power
care
of my
either way.
procrastination.
Yeah.
But TJ, he has the high ground.
You cannot kill me, Anakin. I've misquoted the thing already.
Yeah, I know. Shut up, Tyler.
Yay, Star Wars.
You are my brother.
Dude, I've been binge watching the Off Topic podcast, the Achievement Hunter one.
Same.
Holy fuck, I got tired of them pissing on the prequels all the time.
Yeah.
It's like 1 hour conversations about, oh, the prequels suck. Jesus Christ.
I want to take
Well-
a moment here and interrupt Luis, and I just want everybody to sit down and prepare and absorb what's going to happen next. I completely and wholeheartedly agree with Luis.
What?
Shit.
What the?
Oh my
Hold
god.
on, I gotta sit down.
We've got to end the podcast now, man. That's like as good as it's ever gonna get.
Yep.
Thanks, guys, for joining us.
It's been a pleasure,
guys.
everyone.
It's been a great 101 episodes. We'll see you never. Bye.
Like, I love the Achievement Hunters so much, and then just like Michael is just pissing and moaning about the prequels the entire way through, and then Jack goes to proceed to tear apart episode 6, and it's like, what the hell? Like, are any of these guys geeks? Like, are these the same people that actually like founded this company?
These aren't the same guys that I've been listening to and watching for the last 10 years. Who are they?
But yeah, I got really tiresome, and it went on for like 2 episodes, I guess.
Wait,
Yeah.
what was this like from specifically?
Off topic.
The Off Topic
podcast.
podcast.
The
Oh.
Achievement
The last 2
Hunters
episodes.
podcast.
I don't. Yeah, I don't watch podcasts really.
I mean, I've been listening to them because I watched the 4 like test episodes they did for sponsors, and those are really funny, except for the one I bitched about here a couple podcasts ago about the whole
The
ad block thing.
one.
Yeah. Aside from that, like it was all great, and I was like, this is a really good like show. I'm gonna love having the Achievement Hunter podcast. And I mean, everybody's got different opinions, so I guess I'm not like upset. I just got really tired of hearing them bitch and moan about it the whole time.
Well, I think the prequels in themselves have some good things in them, and like I've told a lot of people, for me the prequels are like sentimental to me because that's what I grew up watching. Like I saw the originals, but then I also saw the prequels in theater, and I really liked them. They were really fun, and as I've grown up, I've seen the problems with them, but that doesn't take away like the sentimental value of them for me. Like they're definitely not on like my top favorite Star Wars movies, but like,
Right.
when I get bored, I'm like, I'll throw in episode 1. I like that. It's something I can play in the background.
Yeah, the prequels are fine.
I was talking to somebody about Hayden Christensen being Anakin Skywalker, and they're like, some of my coworkers, and he was like, it was just a piss poor choice, and blah blah, and on and on. And I was like, we know Hayden Christensen can act. He just needed a better director. And he was like, I don't know what he's good at acting in. I said, well, how about the movie Shattered Glass? You know, I was
Is
like,
that was the journalist one, right?
yeah, I think so.
That was
I was like,
such a good movie.
Right, like it's like he knows how to act and he can act well. But again, this comes down to I think George Lucas being able to write an excellent story but not direct it. So
Yeah.
I feel like we beat up on Hayden Christensen way too much for the way that Anakin Skywalker was portrayed. So
Yeah, because
I
we
don't
know that the character can be a good character, like in.
He was
know.
really good in the Clone Wars.
Right.
Exactly.
I also look at
Revenge of the Sith too. I liked him. In
Yeah,
Revenge
I
of
think
the
that was the
Sith.
Right.
best Anakin story.
They also pretty much focused on literally the creepiest Anakin story, which was him going to freaking Tatooine, hitting on the person he's supposed to be protecting nonstop, and then slaughtering a bunch of people.
Yeah, that's a little
Yay.
weird. I kind of see episode 2 is like the one movie I cannot stand watching. I know a lot of people put episode 1 as like their least favorite movie, but episode 2, I legitimately skip through the first hour of the film and just watch the Battle of Geonosis. Like, that's how bad it is for me. Like, the creepy love scenes, that creepy scene on Naboo, like, oh my... Alex, whenever he wants to creep me out, he's like, Send is so harsh, and he just comes up to me and just like rubs my arm. I'm just like, can we just stop this right now? It wasn't okay in the movie.
I completely agree with you with that. That is like the worst part. Like freaking Obi-Wan tracking down the bounty hunters is like the best part of that movie.
Yeah,
And
that's
you've got
like all I
freaking
do.
Anakin over there. Like, Anakin, you had one job. Don't sleep with the senator. What did you do? You slept with the senator.
Don't fuck
Good
the
job.
politicians, guys. Just don't do it.
I'm just
Don't
saying.
fuck the politicians.
I'm just saying we've all been there, right,
Have we?
guys?
Yo, wait,
I
the
don't
senator,
know.
come on.
I don't remember ever wanting to fuck a politician.
Well,
Ever.
I'm not quite a politician.
I've heard a lot of people
I've
talk
done
about
worse.
the new Prime Minister of Canada, though.
Yeah, he's supposed to be... Isn't he gay, though?
I think he has a wife.
Oh. Why did I
Let
think he
me-
was gay?
Because he's a politician.
Let me ask a
Whoa.
question.
Today I
Oh my-
learned all politicians are gay, apparently, according to TJ.
Oh my god.
Go on, Jim.
So, I've never done anything with a politician. However, I may have once messed around with the county sheriff's daughter, not realizing that it was the sheriff's daughter.
Whoa!
And I just found that out. Like, this was years ago that we were involved with each other, and I just found out that her dad is the sheriff.
Oh my
Well,
god.
time to move.
I
Good
think
job.
you get an achievement for that.
Right? Where's that achievement at? That's like a Witcher 3 achievement.
Yeah, it is. Almost.
Wait, there are achievements for sleeping with people in The Witcher?
I don't know. I'm gonna look that up now. The Witcher.
I haven't played that yet.
3. I'm on my like 3rd playthrough right now, and I keep unlocking achievements from like if you don't make the specific like decisions in the storyline like the first time around. Like if you go back and play it a second time, you have to like go back and play it a second time. So, like one achievement is there's this big battle at Kaer Morhen, which is their fortress, and you have to have a full crew, and there's an achievement for that. So my first playthrough, I didn't have the full crew because I killed one of them earlier. Long story. And I brought the other one in, and I had a full crew achievement. I was like, oh, I didn't even know that was achievement, and I just put like 150 hours into this game to get a 30 gamer score achievement. Cool.
So I'm in a conflict now because I'm playing Fallout 4. I mean, I finished it up. Now I'm grinding some games, but I'm also doing Fallout. And I kind of I want to work for a faction there, but I also really want to make enemies with that faction at the same time, because they have like a lot of cool gear
I mean,
that I could take from the dead bodies of their crew. Because
not to
fuck
push
those guys.
away, not to push away Luis's gaming dilemma here, but I kind of want to hear more about Jim's story about sleeping with the sheriff's daughter and wondering
God.
how you found out.
Well, if
Oh, yeah, how
if you
did
want to
you
add
find
more
out?
to that, go ahead. I
Yeah.
thought Jim wasn't feeling comfortable with it.
No, I can tell. I don't know.
I think you can brag about that kind of story.
Well,
Yeah, right.
So it was just like years ago. We worked together, and you know, I kind of liked her and told her, and she she was engaged, but
Oh my god, what?
it gets worse. And
Oh, goodness.
the story just gets worse and worse.
Oh,
I know.
Jim.
I'm compounding my sins. I know.
She was
But,
engaged to the president.
it's the president's second cousin.
Jesus Christ.
So anyway, it was So yeah, she was engaged to a fellow, but he was like a emotionally abusive guy, and she just needed a little escapism. Is pretty much what it came down to. So yeah, some things happened, and when she left my company, we never really talked again ever. So, and that's that. And that was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago probably. And earlier this year, last year, like. I don't know, July or August maybe this past year. My coworker's sitting there talking to me. He's like, you remember so and so? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, I would have loved to fuck the shit out of her. And then he went and proceed to tell me why, because he hated the sheriff. And I was like, wait. I was like, that was the sheriff's daughter. And he goes, yeah. And I was like, ew. And he goes, why? And he pretty much had the same reaction everybody here just had.
like, I can just imagine you going like, oh, and like the camera slowly zooms into Jim's face and the background kind of goes out of focus. Oh, shit.
So I asked my friend, I said, so how mad would you be at me if I told you that I had already? And that's when it got real funny. But yeah, so I didn't know for years, like a half decade. I had no idea.
Damn. I hope she one day listens to this and then goes, wow, that Jim guy managed to get on a podcast and talk about his story.
Right?
A famous podcast.
Yeah, by the time this gets released, it will be like millions of viewers. One day. Well, one day. Nah.
Someday over the rainbow.
God damn it, TJ.
Copyright strike.
Hey, they can only copyright so many words.
Oh my god, there is an achievement in the Witcher 3 DLC called Murderer, and you need to kill 20 cows to get it.
Wow.
Nice.
I'm gonna do that tonight.
you have brought too many puns to this, like,
I
podcast.
didn't. This is not even my pun. This was their pun.
So is The
Yes.
Witcher 3 like worth getting?
Yes. Oh yes, it so is. I'm also
Man,
really obsessed with the game.
I
Like
wanna.
it's like a $60 game, probably worth $80. Once you buy
Don't tell
it,
them that.
you get like 16 free DLCs, including like alternative outfits, more quest line, more like contracts, gear upgrades, things like that, and that comes free with the game. Like once you get it, you have access to it. The 2 expansion packs total, if you just get the expansion pass, are like $20. Blood of Stone was at least an 8-hour playthrough, and it was so good.
So they are
Hearts of Stone.
expansion, not DLC.
And then
Oh.
Blood and Wine, which is coming out in like January or February, is
That's a
like
tasty
20
mix.
hours. It's 20 hours of gameplay. I think the storyline's like hit or miss, but the characters you meet and like that's what made that game for me. Like I actually loved 90% of the characters, and then the 20%, like 10% of characters I hated. Like I hated for like decent reasoning. Oh, it was just it's really good. So good. I highly recommend it.
Just to point out, we are no way sponsored by Witcher 3, but if
Big
you would
is.
like to...
I am.
Yeah. Send us
If you would like to sponsor
some
Victoria,
copies.
and for CD Projekt Red, if you want to sponsor me, I'll totally like hype up your game even more. Even though you already have 154 Game of the Year awards.
I mean, Vic, like you just did it for free, so I don't
Yeah,
think
I know.
they have to pay you anything now.
You have the game, Vic. If they want to send us a copy, because like I really fucking want to play The Witcher, the third one, Mad Max, and Rise of the Tomb Raider. but holy fuck, I can't right now. I gotta
And
save
he'll
money.
give them all good critique if you give them to him now.
Yeah.
For free.
Absolutely, send us codes or something.
That's journalism, guys. I mean, excuse me.
Journalism.
Like, I saw
Call it
Rise of the Tomb
advertising.
Raider really
Kinda.
cheap online, but it was a really shady store, so I was like, yeah, no, not gonna do that.
It's only on Xbox. It's on Xbox release only right now too. It doesn't come out for PlayStation or PlayStation or PC for another couple months because it's a timed release.
Really?
Yeah. So
The
they
Witcher?
originally no.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb
yeah.
Raider. Oh, I thought you said you saw
Oh, I
Tomb
thought you were
Raider
talking
on
about Witcher
Super
as
Shady.
well.
Yeah, no, I'm not. The developer for The Witcher was like, "Oh, I'd rather play it on PC than Xbox One," and I was like, "No shit! You just told everybody like, yes, I think most people would have rather played it on a PC. I just don't have a PC that can run it right now." It's
Yeah.
such a pretty game.
I hate to say that I am slowly but surely turning into like the PC snob. Like
Oh no!
I'm turning away
Don't
from the
do this.
Xbox.
Don't
Wow.
be see like I'm the type
I mean-
of person who's like game on whatever system you like because I think all three systems
Yes.
are fantastic and like they have their pros and cons as it is, but like don't be a snob about it. Don't be a PC master race about it. We're all gamers. We're all in this
Yeah.
together. Don't
Yeah,
be-
like, if you wanna play it on a brick, play it on a fucking brick. Just
I wanna
don't
play it on
be
a
a
brick.
dick
If you
about
want to
it.
if you want to draw the scenes on a piece of paper and then like take
Act it
like a
out.
box and pretend it's a controller, do whatever you want.
Well,
That face
don't
when you're
be
still
like-
rocking the SNES.
let me,
My piece of paper's
let
a
me just
master race.
clarify. Let me just clarify.
You better.
I don't mean snob in the fact that like I'm going to go around spouting about how much better the PC is than the consoles. It's not what it's about. It's that I am, and I think I've kind of like halfway bitched about this. Shut up, Luis. You gonna get wrecked, son. I love the way you just spelled it. What I mean is I'm just like kind of disappointed with like the console experience with this generation, I guess. Like the whole snap feature of the Xbox One, like when you're trying to watch live TV, the video is really, really, really choppy when you're like gaming. And I think the other part of it is the cost side of it. It's that I can basically buy a $200 graphics card that has more processing power than the Xbox One does, and that's what's frustrating me. Because the Xbox One and the PS4 both should be way ahead where they are graphically, and I think that's what I'm just frustrated about. So for this generation, like I'm leaning towards buying things on PC if I can. Like I haven't bought Tomb Raider yet. I'm gonna wait just because I got too many other games to play. But I think I'm gonna get it on PC. I don't think I'm gonna get it on Xbox One, which is kind of like kind of sucks because I love the achievement system so much. But the other side of it is like when I look at how lackluster Battlefront is, especially graphically, compared to what my PC can do, and my PC is not a very high-end PC. It's just a little frustrating. That's all. So that's what I mean by it. Not that I'm gonna go spouting about how fantastic the PC is, because the PC has like super upgradable options. That's all fine and dandy, but
Well, PCs
anyway.
in generals have always had that upper hand on consoles.
Right,
Like, I think
always.
I totally agree with you where, like, I think they could have put better graphics cards in. Like, I don't think PS4 nor Xbox One did a really good job on the graphics side, because that's, like, my one, like, sad part about The Witcher 3 is that The Witcher 3 has these beautiful landscapes. Like, you get up onto a cliff, and it's just, like, all you see are mountain ranges, and it's gorgeous, but you can't truly experience it because it just doesn't look as good. But, like, so you would hope that they would have put a better graphics card in, which they didn't. But, like, again, PCs are so much easier to upgrade and probably, like, 1,000 times cheaper to upgrade without having to, like, break into the box.
I would
Do it
just like to.
yourself.
I would just like to say as well, like that's the first time. That's the first time someone's explained like a PC versus console kind of thing, without pissing me off when Jim did it.
Yeah.
Because, like,
I even wrote good.
like
in a
when
very poor grammar.
I have like I have no bias either way because like I've been kind of pushed away from gaming for a little while, mainly because full-time job editing and doing other things. I don't know, like I really have no bias either way. I still game, but mostly on the PlayStation 1. But when other people have explained like the PC gaming aspect of it, like Tom, that I knew back in Bristol, and that, like, he would use words like, "Oh, the PC is superior because of this, this, and this, and this," and I was like, "Hang on, whoa. You don't use the word superior in any argument.
sound
That
like
just makes you
Hitler
sound
when you do
biased."
Well, say it depends on what standard you're going by. Like, it's like, oh, the PC is superior in computing power. Well, yeah, that's because it's
Yeah.
a fucking computer. PC
When-
is personal computer.
When
Like,
you use
duh.
it as like a generalized term, you sit there and go, ugh. You know?
But it's also too, if you talk down to the person you're having the debate with, like,
Oh, yeah.
that completely just nullifies the debate. Like, why even bother having it when you're not going to talk
Yeah,
to somebody like a normal person?
It's like it becomes a religious fight at some point, and it's just
Yeah.
like, I'm really trying to like
It's
avoid
true.
it.
The Holy Church of the PC.
It's what you don't talk to friends about: religion, politics, gaming.
Right.
I actually almost got into a fight on the Star Wars premiere night because I was talking with my friend next to me about consoles.
Oh god, can you
And,
imagine it kicking off like in the queue?
You know, I was being pretty, like, he's like, "Oh, I might end up getting a PS4 just because, it's a better system." And I'm like, "Okay, sure, fine." And
Whatever.
and he's like, "If I could get a PC, I'd get one." I'm like, "Yeah, I'd get one too, for sure." And some guy starts turning around as I say, "But, most people on the PC are like douchebags." And the guy just stares at me and he's like, "You want to start a fight?
You want to go?
You want to go?"
in
like-
the middle of a Star Wars thing. It's
we
like...
literally hadn't
the
even
geekiest
gotten
thing you've ever
we
said.
hadn't even gotten to the trailers yet. We were in the theater an hour before it started, and this guy is like just sitting in front of me constantly, like just glaring at me like,
Well, one,
I
He
just
has
want to watch
judged
Star
you.
Wars.
Say something, you little pussy ass bitch. Let's go.
well, it's
Quit
not
looking
even.
and do it.
It's
But
not
he-
even
but the
like
thing
his
is-
conversation.
He sounds
It's
like
not
a
his
love of
conversation,
scorn.
and he was proving my argument.
Yeah, it's true. He was.
Actually, yeah, he totally was. He was the douchebag about it.
Man, people are such douchebags. You seriously want to fight? Sure, because you're acting
I
like a douchebag.
I'd have been like, hey, you want to go get a room? I mean, if you plan on doing something more than eye fucking me, let's get it over with.
Yeah, except like, I don't have the physique for fighting. I'm not
Yeah,
not a very
Just talk
threatening
shit,
person.
that's all.
I
Plus,
highly
you were about to
doubt.
watch Star Wars.
Just offer your body.
Honestly, TJ, I
Oh
highly
yeah,
doubt
I highly
he would
doubt
have.
he would have fighted, but
Yeah, he was.
I
Fight it?
Fighted.
fighted. I
Fought it out?
highly doubt we would have fighted that much on that day, said sir.
Shakespearean.
That was the best Shakespearean I've ever heard in my life.
But
It's-
my
Have
mind,
guys-
I wasn't set up for a an intellectual debate on the merits of gaming consoles. My mind was like Star Wars,
Oh,
Star Wars,
Yeah, right?
just
Jedi.
breaking out into
Speaking
like
of-
philosophy.
Speaking of Shakespeare and Star Wars, have you guys ever read the books that are like the movies written in Shakespearean style?
I have one, and I've flipped through it. I have the New Hope, Shakespearean style.
I've seen that on a bookstore, and I was like, huh, I wonder if that's interesting.
It's pretty funny because it's like I said, it's all, yeah, it's just pure
There
Shakespeare.
was, for another random book, there was a book that someone nearly got somebody else for Christmas that I overlooked, which was The 50 Shades of Grey. I don't even know why. It was literally a picture book of sheds that were grey. And I was just like, you
Oh,
need
50
to get this.
Sheds?
50 Shades of Grey. I was like, if it wasn't like £15, get it.
Jesus.
50 Shades of Grey in Shakespearean style.
No, it was just sheds. Like,
Sheds,
You-
like the little camp houses.
yeah, you guys have sheds, right? Surely you don't call them something else in America.
Yeah,
then.
we
Yeah,
call them
that's
outbox.
that's where we bury our dead hookers.
I'm just kidding.
I thought that was
Call that
under
the
the patio. God damn it.
don't tell him that, TJ. We gotta keep this stuff secret.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like an American thing. Don't worry about it.
It's a Florida thing, actually.
Don't worry your little
Oh, yeah,
British head about
definitely.
it.
I'm shitting on Florida again.
Oh, Tyler.
I have no issues with that.
Okay. As long as you don't have an issue with it, I'm fine.
And
No, I don't think anybody in Florida actually wants to be in Florida.
Man, I love Florida. Are you serious? Yeah. Alrighty.
It's like, oh, this guy escaped from the mental institution down the street.
And that's how Vic started her first fight.
What?
I like Florida. Really? Yeah. Well,
Oh.
fight me, bro.
Come fight me, bro.
I got the feeling.
Yeah, the
like,
guy turned around while she was watching Star Wars.
the one way that Florida would be a little bit more interesting for TJ, it would probably be if we were all in that state, like within walking distance from him.
Oh,
And even
God.
then, he probably still wouldn't come out and see us.
To be fair, there isn't anything in Florida that's within walking distance from anything else.
So, like, what we could do is build, like, a Shifty Key corporation right in Florida next to TJ's place. And
Shifty
then...
core.
Yeah, Shifty Corp. And, yeah, then
but-
there's something in Florida.
Why
Yay.
Florida?
Well, Disney
Because then we
World's
could be
in Florida.
statewide known. We'll be something in Florida that's interesting.
Okay.
But now
Well, there is
we're shitting on
Orlando.
Florida.
That's about it.
Yeah,
I was
but
about
like...
to say, I mean, they have Star Tours down there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've literally been to the state capitol, and it's literally the worst place.
See, that's why we all move there.
Right, what other states in the USA are like, meh?
Alabama.
Texas.
Well, Texas has Rooster Teeth.
Oh, no, I thought...
No, yeah, they have Houston and Austin.
I misheard
They're
you.
like, you know.
I thought he was like... never mind. I completely misheard him. That's what I said, Texas. It's the complete opposite point of what I was trying to make.
So, Alabama, huh? What about New Mexico? I never heard much
Uh,
about New Mexico.
Or Maine.
It's nice.
I've heard it's nice, but I haven't heard much that's
Pretty
in
much
Maine.
anything in New England
I've
is
heard
nice.
something about potatoes in Maine or something. It was from
No.
a
No,
movie.
there are lobsters in Maine.
There
I
are
was about to
potatoes in
say.
Idaho. And Washington. Apparently,
it?
Washington State produces more potatoes than Idaho. Fun fact.
Well,
How do
this is
you-
very interesting podcast material. Let's talk about potatoes.
So are you admitting to being a potato farmer, Vic?
I mean, I'd be totally okay with that. I love potatoes. Like my favorite food in the whole world. And you get a baked potato and you cut it. And you cut it up and then you just smash it all on your plate so it takes up your entire plate. Then you just put butter, sour cream, and cheese on top of it. Ignore everything else
you're
on the table.
climatized.
You need to
Eat
substitute that sour cream for bacon, young lady.
I don't
Yes.
have bacon. I didn't have bacon.
What is
yesterday.
wrong with you?
Oh, I had ham last
You
night.
need Jesus.
I had ham.
Bacon
Ham
Jesus has
is
come
like
to welcome you into
bacon.
the
Jesus
fold.
and bacon.
I need Jesus and bacon. I tell my dad that. I need Jesus and bacon, Dad.
So-
The Southerner told me that.
Oh,
That's right.
but he's not wrong.
But wait,
Hello, Civil War.
Thank you, Tyler. The Brit comes to save me from across the pond.
here's the thing. It was dinner last night, so my mom didn't have any bacon. We had ham, so I just cut up some ham and I threw it in there too, and it was
Yeah, it's
delicious.
close enough. I mean,
Yeah.
same animal.
Same animal. I came from the same freaking animal. It was still delicious. I love ham.
Yeah, no, ham's good. I don't know how to lie about that. I actually have some for New Year's. My family has something called a Hogjowl, which is really good shit.
Oh, what?
It's Hogjowl, Jowl.
I don't
Jowl.
even know what that is.
Oh, isn't
It
that like
is.
the cheek of a pig?
Yep, it is fantastic. It is you think bacon is meat candy? No. Hogjowl's got it beat.
Hogjowl. Jeez.
Yep,
That's like the
that.
first time I've heard it and I want it.
Hold on.
Ugh.
I want to
Yeah.
Google this.
I don't want to eat the mouth of
Hogja-
something else that also eats.
It's the cheek. It's not the inside of the cheek. It's the outside. Pigs have really
I know,
big cheeks.
it's just the idea behind
TJ,
it.
it's
I
not
mean,
actually going to get up
really-
and bite you.
Really, if you think
Yeah,
about it,
I
the
get
whole
that,
hog
Tyler.
is
I get that.
disgusting.
Yeah, don't they? They're omnivores. They eat everything.
Oh
They'll
my
even
god,
eat you.
pigs are disgusting
Oh.
creatures. Yeah, absolutely. If you
Yeah.
want to get rid of a human body, that's how you
Yep,
do it. You
pig
That's
chop
But
what
them
they
up.
taste delicious.
That's how they did it in that was a Criminal Minds episode where the guy would kill these people and
Oh,
then
yeah,
he'd
I
throw them
remember
into
that.
that pig pen and the pigs would eat them.
Uh,
That's why they
it's-
couldn't find any bodies.
That was also
Right.
a whole monologue in the movie Snatch.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Oh, yeah, I'm surprised an American knows what Snatch is. I thought
But
that was
it
just
is,
a UK
I mean,
thing.
it's true.
I remember this movie being announced here in Brazil forever ago, but I never actually watched it.
Snatch?
Yeah.
Just watch it. I think it's really good.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if it was good.
It's got like a lot of like British comedy behind it, but it's kind of like a mafia film, kind of. I don't know.
Mafia.
It's really British.
It's half mafia, half boxing, half like
gunfights.
detective. Wait, was the guy detective or was he just like a mercenary-ish?
It was
dude?
kind of like a mercenary when he was told to go find the boxer. It's got a really complicated storyline, actually, thinking about it, so you probably need to watch the film twice to get what's going on, because it's all over the place.
And I only watched it once.
Ooh.
Well, I was just enjoying the ha-has.
Take that.
Okay, maybe I didn't get the ha-has.
Yeah.
Because
What's
I did have
ha-has?
like a bit of a hard time understanding some of the accents.
Yeah, see, that's because it's British.
Point made. Sometimes, like, I got used enough to British accents, the many British accents. But sometimes I still have trouble understanding them. Like, there is this one really fucking weird movie with Scarlett Johansson. I completely don't know the name, it just escaped my mind. But she plays like this alien that seduces men and take them to like this alternate dimension where she sucks their life out or something.
Yeah, what's this movie called?
Yeah, I can't remember the name. I'll try to
Purely
to find
scientific and empirical study. It's the only
Yeah, and
only
there's
reason for my
also like
curiosity.
naked people and stuff. But the thing is, like, I think it's filmed in Scotland or something.
Oh,
Really
Scotland.
difficult. Yeah, like, but I'm used to like most of the Scottish accents, I guess, because of the people I know from Rooster Teeth and also like the stuff I've watched from the Fratellis and all. But that specific movie, it was really complicated to understand. It was like they would speak, and then like 5 seconds later, it'd be like, "Oh, okay."
I think you need to watch Snatch just for the gypsy that's in it, because even the people in the film don't know what he's saying half the time. It's brilliant. You like dogs? What? You like dogs? Oh,
God,
dogs.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, dogs.
You like dogs?
I asked my roommate. I was like, "Did he just have to be like dogs?"
It's so good. I love that film.
Put subtitles on specifically for that guy.
Jim, it's called Under the Skin. It's a movie from 2013.
Oh my god.
I feel like I've heard about that, but I really don't like. I mean, I heard the name, but I really had no idea what it was about.
I'm sorry, but there's a Scarlett Johansson film called Under the Skin.
Johansson.
Johansson.
So I watched a Star Wars
I'm
Star Wars fan film yesterday, called Threads of Destiny, which they've been producing for like 5 or 6 years, and they finally released it. Anyway, and they don't say Jedi, they say Yedi.
Oh no!
Because
God.
they're like Italian. it's like
Oh, okay.
boy. So they're like all like native Italians, and they got like European actors who can speak English. It was very odd.
I love that kind of like English almost, you know. It's funny finding what words don't come out right. I'm trying to think of an example, but my mind just went blank.
Like word
Do you think
3.
the Galactic Senate would have taken the Emperor seriously if he'd said we must destroy the Jedi?
Everyone just stops.
We must destroy the Jedi.
They start having like a GIF versus GIF kind of argument in the council.
Oh God!
Is it
Don't you mean Jedi?
or
No, it's Jedi. Yeah. It's actually
Jedi,
pronounced Jedi.
Jedi, and Jedi.
It's like, what?
Jedi, Pedi, Medi,
It could be the Jedi.
Brodi.
Jedi. So if there's more than one Jedi, is it Jedis or Jedi or?
Well,
I
that's
think it's just
actually
Jedi.
something that.
Yeah, it's Jedi, and they also did that in the movie. They said Jedis.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The thing is, on Jedi Outcast, I think it's the second or third game of the Jedi Knight series. Kyle Katarn talks to a bartender with bad grammar, and the guy keeps saying Jedis. But I've seen in other places when they refer to Jedi in a
weird
plural,
fucker.
they say Jedi. What?
the weird bastard. It's like Narshada or something.
Yeah.
Where he asks like what planet he goes to, and the voice actor just responds with, he says Tulis, which is the planet. But I didn't understand what he said. I had to go replay it with subtitles because he's like, he says it so shitty. He's like, Tulis? And I was like, the fuck did he just say?
I'm just a guy with a lightsaber and a few questions. Jedis!
Don't you mean Jedi?
Jedis.
Oh, speaking of Star Wars, I finally caught up. Well, I'm probably a little bit behind now on Star Wars Rebels, and you were completely right, Jim. The entire first season of Rebels was terrible, while like the last 3 episodes was great.
Right.
I don't think I've seen it all.
I still haven't watched it.
God,
on Netflix?
I tried to convince my mom to buy season
Bacon
1.
Jesus and Star Wars Rebels.
Bacon Jesus and Star Wars Jesus.
These are your New Year's resolutions.
Things you need in your life.
Well, I tried to convince my mom to get me season 1 on DVD, and she was like,
that
no.
shit, lady.
Wait,
No.
is that on
I'm
Netflix?
trying not to steal things, because karma just came and bit me in the ass from stealing those 2 chocolates.
Oh, really?
Really?
We must know.
Remember when I when I posted like, oh, we have to record at noon today, or like, can we push it back to noon? I have to go to the bank. My debit card number got stolen, and so
okay.
I had all these like unexplained charges from like New York on my debit card.
And they were all for chocolate. I
They
don't
were
know
all
what.
no, they were all for pizza. It was so stupid. They were
See.
especially in New York, they were like all ordered pizza, and they were ordering from Papa John's, which was stupid. I was like, you're in New York and you're ordering from Papa John's? You're just dumb. And then they tried to use it for a cab ride like yesterday.
I'm not a Sherlock or anything like that, but I think they were trying to convince everybody it was you. They were like, yeah, this person probably eats pizza, maybe chocolate. Let's go with the pizza idea. And they just fucked up that one 50-50 thing, and they got caught.
I thought maybe the security cameras caught you or something.
Well, no, also too, how it wasn't me was because they like, one charge was like $120 for pizza, and which I've never bought $120 for pizza, and they called me, and so I like said, no, none of these charges are mine, and the security system was like, okay, you need to call your bank. Have a nice day, whatever. So I called my bank and I was like, yeah, I have all these unexplained charges on my debit card. And she's like, well, are you in New York right now? I'm like, no, I'm sitting in my car in Woodinville. And she's like, I don't know where that is. You're an idiot. It's
Seattle.
in Washington. I'm in Seattle. Well, the bank is a local bank. It's a credit union. So I'm like,
okay.
Dude, you should know at least where Woodinville is, especially if you drink wine. And she was like, I don't.
I feel like that the call centers for credit unions are all the same place, because with my new job, I got the option to join a new credit union, and they're in DC, and then I have my South Carolina credit union, and I swear to you, I had to call them both in the same week. I swear to you, I got the same person on the phone both times. Both times, her name was Jessica. And she sounded exactly alike, and I was like, "Do all credit unions just have like one big call center?" I don't know. No, that was not the sheriff's daughter.
That's a shame.
I mean, honestly, most credit unions are like, they're co-opt with one another anyway, because they're all so small anyway. So it could be the same call center, because, like I said, they're all co-opt with one another. Because like a lot of credit unions now will let you go to another credit union to deposit your check, because they don't have branches everywhere, so it wouldn't make sense for them to kind of team up and be like, oh, let's just make one call center, it'll be a lot cheaper.
I have no idea what a credit union is.
These two specifically, we'll answer that, but these two specifically are not, because I wanted to go to this new credit union using one of my credit union's branches, and they like ended their partnership like a year and a half ago.
Huh. Well,
but anyway,
maybe.
Credit union is basically it's a bank. It's a federal credit union is usually what they are. They're a bank that's backed by the federal government. They usually have like higher interest rates on savings accounts, and they advertise having the lower end of interest rates for like auto loans and home mortgages and stuff like that.
They're also non-profit. They're not for profit banks. So like that's the big difference between credit unions and banks. Banks like basically they can do whatever they want because what they want to do is make money and like impress their stockholders, while credit unions are basically owned by the people who are in the bank and have money in the credit union, and they're not for profit. So they focus way more on the people who actually have money with them.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, I find them to be a lot better and a lot more friendlier than
I hate
banks.
to say that, but that is the general consensus, is that credit unions are definitely far and away better than your average bank.
Oh, yeah, they totally are. They're way nicer. They don't pull random shit on you. I don't like banks.
Speaking of... sorry, Vic.
No. I was kind of done. I was just sniffing.
Yeah, speaking of people being nicer, I gotta say, like, to give credit where credit is due, shout out to people who are nice when they are, like... fuck, I forgot the word.
Oh?
Serving you or something?
Mm-hmm.
Waiters and waitresses, servers.
Yeah.
That too, but like store clerks and all that, bank people,
That's
government
kind of like
agency thing.
Customer Relations 101, like...
Well, you'd be impressed, dude. That sort of thing here in Brazil, not everywhere. Like the governmental stuff.
Oh my god,
it's kind of rare.
I would be so fired if I served the pizza at my workplace. I was like, "Here's your pizza," and just walked away. Like that's how I imagine in Brazil.
Damn, guy holding my counter space. God lord.
Like it's a whole other thing. And recently I've been lucky enough to get like people like this, who are not basically mistreating the customers. No, that was really lucky. Like today, I went out to buy some new shoes for work.
Ooh.
Like stuff that I can wear to work and it's comfortable at the same time and all that. Anyway, and like there was this one guy who was serving us. And it was like, here's a shoe. Yeah. And then I went to another store, and there was this lady who was super nice to me and my mom, because my mom went to see something too. And it was like a whole other deal.
Maybe she liked you. Maybe.
Wow.
I don't know. I think it was more like...
I think you need to go back to that store and see if she's nice to everybody.
Can I just say there's one thing?
I'm just gonna stalk the front of the store, like... glue my face to the glass and be like...
Nose pressed up against the window.
That guy nice.
Just start heavy breathing.
I thought we had something. Come on, Tyler.
If you walked against the window, like, it wouldn't be your nose hitting the glass first, if you know what I'm saying.
Heyo.
Hey, dick jokes.
And what were you saying,
I
TJ?
think it was like just being nice for the sake of it.
The moment where we talked over TJ and now TJ's forgotten what he said.
Fuck TJ. I mean, go on, TJ.
Yeah, the thing. I forgot.
Cool.
Would you like fries with that comment, TJ?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you. There are no fries for you, bitch. Now get on my line.
Customer relations.
I actually kind of remembered.
Oh, yay.
So, like, usually when I go to grocery stores and stuff.
It's had to be rude.
Yeah. Usually when I go to groceries and stores and stuff, like, I can usually tell the cashiers do not want to be there.
Oh,
they still always, like, every time without fail, they're like, have a nice day, right as I'm about to say it, because I'm generally trying to tell them, hey, have a good day, see you later. And they're just like, have a nice day. And they always, like, cut me off right before I'm about to say it.
Oh, dude,
and when I say it, I usually end up saying it afterwards, and it makes mine sound kind of insincere.
Yeah.
And
like
I'm
you're mimicking
defeating
them.
the purpose of me trying to make you feel better, you douche.
It's kind of programmed into me. Like, every now and then, I won't work in the kitchen. I'll work in, like, the front of house and do tills around my place. And I've got it programmed into me to say, have a nice meal. Like, it's not something we have to do. Or it's either that or enjoy a meal, just to be nice. And I always feel like an idiot when someone comes up and orders, like, a bottle of water and that's it. And I'm like, all right, here's your receipt, enjoy your meal. And I'm like, wait a minute. just shift. You know, it's too late to say anything, but they're just walking off looking at you like, the fuck? It's not a meal.
This is my water bottle. Get it
Yeah,
right.
it's like they have to define it for me.
My bottle of water.
Yeah.
Water?
Wow, the British is strong with you.
What a
It's
bottle.
not.
What a bottle.
I was told on New Year's Eve to never do a foreign accent because they're awful when I'm drunk.
Oh, yeah, when you're drunk, I can imagine.
Yeah, I was trying to do a
so
Russian
Chugs of
accent.
Tea made an appearance.
On New Year's Eve, of course she did.
Good.
She sent me a Snapchat of her singing, and I could not get the headphones plugged in quick enough. Like, I couldn't hear what she was doing.
I wasn't singing. It was it was just me lip syncing to a.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
God damn it. You got pissed off.
I wasn't like, I remember the entire night. I didn't really have a hangover the next morning. I think I had like 3 Not Your Father's root beers, a mimosa, not a mimosa, something with gin in it, and then a shot of gin.
Well,
So it's
doesn't
like
seem
5.
like you
That was a lot.
mix your drinks too much.
No, they were both really sugary.
Yeah.
Yay. Hey, sugar.
But hey, you guys want to do some questions?
Sure.
Yeah, like...
Now, Tyler, please do enlighten me. So you're working on a new theme song, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, you did. So, are you working on a questions theme song by any chance?
Well,
I'm not demanding more work. I'm just like really asking if I should do the intro or not.
Right, just because of the fact that Jim's here. Yes, I am. Because I know Jim is probably sick and tired of hearing you go like... No, but
are you really doing it?
Well, Luis, like, I could just do something like 2 chords, and then it signifies, questions,
Come on. We need something more than that. We need
Luis,
guttural screams.
I am
Tribal
drawn,
screams, Tyler.
Like, your editing's... Like, my editing ability is stretched really thin at the moment because I'm halfway through editing a 36-minute long video.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying you should do it right
and
now.
Other things.
Don't worry about it. Wink.
Yeah, I'll think of something. Maybe I'll just have like a marimba and a bass and maybe a harp and electronic piano just going ding, and that'll be our.
I'll help you out,
theme.
man. I'll do the intro. Jim likes it. Look at Jim's face. He fucking loves it.
I could just imagine Jim's face being the opposite of happiness.
I think he's crying right now.
Yeah.
Tears of joy.
Not thrilled.
He's holding a lightsaber up to his neck.
It's gonna end it all.
Alright, fine. So here's the deal. You can edit this one out if you want to.
Tyler, that's what I want to be our new questions intro.
I'll look
Great
into
link.
I'll look into it afterwards, just because I'm scared that my internet might go and then we won't hear the rest.
It's 6 seconds long, but it's alright.
Okay, but like I'd rather do something original because I don't want someone to just hear this and go, "Wait a minute, that's our stuff," and copyright the hell out of our channel. Like when we've got it on.
Oh no, this is nothing copyrighted at all.
Oh, okay.
It is not copyrighted. I just listened to it.
Do you want me to do it, Jim?
Let me just do it for him, so I know what it is.
Hallelujah!
Oh, the wings!
There you go. Vic helped.
Yay! I did stuff.
Stuff was done.
Stuff was done.
Right, so this one was sent by Dr. Sparks, and she asked, what is your favorite non-holiday holiday movie? For example, Die Hard.
Oh,
Thanks for stealing my answer, Sparks.
Yeah, that was a very big one to take away from the equation.
I have one.
Yeah?
Independence Day.
Ah, that's a good one as well. Fuck.
That is my favorite non-holiday movie. And I didn't watch it this year. But I couldn't find it on TV, which sucked. Oh, it's okay.
I'm just trying to think of movies that are set in holidays that aren't like that aren't based like anything to do with them at all now, and I can't think of any. Iron Man. That has a scene around Christmassy time, doesn't it?
Oh.
Are you on the Scout website, Tyler?
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, man. So, I'm going to go ahead and say that Tyler and I cheated. Because we're looking at probably the same website with a list.
I love that when I obviously lie, I sound like that NPC voice. No.
So, I'm going to change my answer. I'd say either Rocky or Lethal Weapon. I like those movies. Lethal Weapon 4, actually, because I never watched the first one.
TJ and Jim are like, Jesus fucking Christ. This is a hard
Yeah,
one.
guys, go on ahead.
I don't really have like a Christmas movie. But I love to play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1, 2, or the Old Republic, the MMO. Because I remember the year that I got Knights of the Old Republic, I binged that game for like 36 hours straight to do everything in that game on the first playthrough that I could. And so like I associate like every time we get around Christmas, I'm like, oh, I gotta play Star Wars. So that's like my thing, is I play the Star Wars games. And I remember my dad, he got so mad with me because I was like skipping meals to go play Star Wars. I mean, I remember him like yelling at me and telling me he was going to yank the cords out of the back of my fucking Xbox. Those are his words.
Oh, wow.
He was so mad. But I just love playing Star Wars around Christmas. I don't really have like a movie to watch.
So, this is like stuff that you do every Christmas? Because I think I misunderstood the question then.
Right. He said, what's your favorite movie to watch around Christmas? It's not actually like a Christmas movie.
It's what's your favorite holiday movie?
Just said he doesn't really have one.
I don't have one. Yeah, that's right. I don't really have one.
Yeah,
but like
but what I
that's
mean-
what I do around the holidays.
So, that's something that you do every year. Is that because I don't really watch Rocky every year? Here they just brainwash us into watching Home Alone over and over again.
Luis is interpreting the question in two ways now. So he's like, I don't know.
Anyway, you guys go on ahead, and I'll try not to get mind blown again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I kind of am in the same boat as Jim. I don't really have a movie that I watch each year. I mean, we used to watch A Christmas Story, but that's technically a Christmas movie. And even then, we don't watch that anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, the Christmas Story just got like they show it on TV every year, like in the morning of Christmas Day, and it's just like it gets burnt out so easily.
If we're talking about films that we put on around Christmassy time that are no way involved with Christmas and stuff like that, like I thought the entire interpretation of the question was, what's your favourite film that is slightly holiday related but isn't, you know, like it's based during a Christmassy kind of time but isn't at all like full of festive cheer and all that bollocks.
No idea.
But yeah, like if it's just random films that I like to watch around that time, Constantine is one, which
With Keanu Reeves?
yeah, I like that film. It's pretty good.
Never watched it.
Oh man, watch it.
It is
it's
actually pretty good. Yeah, I'd agree.
good. They depict like Lucifer really well. I think
I
it's pretty
thought
good.
what they did was really cool with Gabriel, because it's like,
Yeah.
what if Gabriel is actually Gabrielle? So, and the character's kind of androgynous, so you really don't know. It was interesting.
Yeah. I just like that movie, and it's got a few like whoa moments in it that just come out of nowhere. It's like, for catching you off guard, it's a very good film, and it's got those action scenes. Anyway, we're not sponsored by them.
But if Keanu Reeves wants to sponsor us,
Yeah,
or, just be a guest.
I kind of want to give his band a shout out just to be like,
He has a band?
he had a band. It was
Fucking
awesome.
give him a shout out then.
I can't remember the name of it, dude. But
Wow,
I was gonna be
fuck
like,
wow. Hell,
Way to
Tyler.
fail.
I'll try to research that and put on the link shitter.
Can someone else Google it for me? My internet's acting up. I'm pretty sure it's named after like the lead singer, and he was just the bassist, but he did a pretty
Dogstar.
good job. That was it.
From 1991 to 2002.
Yeah. See, shout out to your band. That's a better shout out. Now will you sponsor us, please?
Everyone,
Right.
sponsor us.
We won't sell out quicker than a drop of a hat.
That's not selling out. That's business connections. So, this one was sent by Sun88P, and I'm actually going through the Christmas questions. He asked, on the day before Christmas, a young girl introduces herself to you as your daughter. What do you do?
I don't remember you coming out of my vagina.
Wow.
Fucking chunks of tea.
An awesome zinger that I will never be able to say.
Welcome, world.
Yeah.
I think that kind of beats it all.
Yeah.
Like, all I was going to say was, like, I would immediately open my phone and start ringing a few people and being like, yo, quick question. Just got a person sitting here. I kind of want a few answers. You know?
You know what? I would say it's a scam because that kid just wants a Christmas present. You know, an extra one.
You
Or it's a scam.
cold-hearted person.
Wait, listen. Or it's a scam if the person's like 30 and so like, oh, you're my dad. No.
But aren't they
You're
supposed to be
almost 10
like,
years older than me.
Isn't the question saying like they're your daughter?
Oh no, it says a young girl. So yeah. No, that wouldn't work. But I'd say it's a scam because the kid just wants another gift.
Louise, don't be sexist. Of course that could work. A young girl could knock on your door and go, I'm your daddy.
No, what?
I don't know.
I mean, the young girl part about that is what kind of like screws it up.
But
It
I'm not
wasn't
saying
a
it
young
can't be
girl.
done. We don't know the kind of state she's in. Yeah, but I think Vic absolutely destroyed us. Like,
Yeah, Vic just...
You couldn't have waited.
I was just so good. I had to use it right away.
Other answers just pale in comparison to that one.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of like my what did I say last 2 weeks ago? That was like about getting triggered. Just walk into a college classroom or something.
Oh.
Yeah, at a college classroom.
Yeah. I was trying
offends
to.
you.
I was listening to the podcast, like that Star Wars one, and I think I skipped over it because I can't find it. I'm like, no, where is it? I want to listen to what I said.
It is there. I remember.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I have
I
to
wouldn't
find
edit
it.
gold out like that.
I was like, man, I'm on point. Two for two. Woohoo!
I think it wasn't. I think it was the timing of that, just the way it broke through everybody else. I was just like, whoa.
Again, though, I did it. 2 for 2 this week.
Make 'em laugh. Make 'em laugh. Copyright strike.
I don't even think I'm doing it right.
Nah, I'm pretty sure you're on. You were definitely on cue with some of the wackier bits of it.
That actually leads to the next question. Has everyone answered?
Vic and me have. You guys, I think you guys all turned around and said, "Welp, Vic's nailed it."
No, I said it's a scam.
Oh, okay. Jim, TJ, want to try and outdo Vic?
Yeah. No, I can't. I don't even have anything close to come back.
Yeah, I can't. Not possible.
Sorry, guys. Ruined it for everyone.
She dusts off her shoulder.
Yeah, how'd you know,
God damn
man?
it, Vic, why are you so funny?
I'm not that funny.
Alright, so this one was sent by TDBTyler. Oh my god.
Who's that guy?
Wonder who he
Yeah.
is. Never heard of him
Fuck
before.
that
Sounds like a dickhead.
guy. And actually, this question again goes back to the whole intro theme and all that, because it is, what would you like the Shifty Key theme to sound like? So we're working on a new one. You can calm down now, Sonny. Yeah, so it's happening. And Tyler actually sent me the file. Is that the final version, Tyler?
Well, here's the thing. I would love it to be the final version. But, considering you're asking this question after I've just mixed and mastered a potential new theme, I would love to hear your opinions.
Ooh, are you going to show it to us now?
You made another one?
No. I'm not going to show it to you guys now. I got it mixed and mastered. I sent it to Louise. I think it's actually in the Shifty Key email.
So it is that one.
Yeah. But
okay.
the thing that I'm saying is you're asking that question now while I already have a film. You're asking that question now, even though I've got the theme done. So it may
it's because
be
I wanted
adjusted.
To make a joke.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I would love to hear opinions from the admins to kind of know what they want, but I'm going to be so gutted if they come up with some like fantastic ideas and I'm like, well, back to the drawing board. You know?
Alright, so hear me out. This is brilliant. We need more dubstep and bass drops. And Inception horns.
No, you had me up until like Inception horns. I was thinking maybe, and then I thought definitely no.
Well, okay, that was my joke. You made me announce it was a joke before time, but oh well.
Tut. I may just adjust the theme now and just literally have like noises from the podcast that don't make any sense play instead.
Like what?
Like that.
Okay.
The car.
You do like the big old fashioned, 3, 2, 1, and then TJ's voice just comes in and goes, and then it carries on. Yeah, I don't know. What would you guys, if you were making the theme? Because I guess it's my question. If you guys were making the theme, what would you do?
Yeah, I'm wad. I'm not like the musically talented kind. I don't even know where to start with that.
Damn.
Me neither.
I mean, if somebody like gave me some examples, I could probably say, okay, I think this suits us best, but I wouldn't be able to come up with something on my own.
Yeah, that's a really difficult thing to do. Like, when I started doing the new theme from scratch, I started hating it automatically because it was just different to our theme, and I was like, what's it missing? Why is it so bad in my head? And then I was just like, oh, it's just because it's, different. Like, it has to change, but...
That's musically racist.
It has to change, but at the same time, it feels so weird that it's now different. So, in my head, I was like, oh, this is so bad. It took me, maybe 100 hours of tweaking it to just try and make it sound okay. I kind of like it, but I don't know if it will gel yet. I don't know if it will be a definite replacement yet. I don't know. But that's definitely one of the hardest things to do, is come up with something from fucking nothing. We're trying not to relate it to the old one in any way. Well, kind of, in a little way. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm rambling about music. You guys started it. I'm sorry.
God damn it, guys.
Yeah,
well,
sorry.
To be honest, Tyler, I liked it, but I have one concern.
But... yeah. Don't worry, I can handle it.
The file you sent me is almost 30 seconds long, and they could be chopped in 15 seconds, because the last note you hit, it's it goes on for
You do realize, technically speaking, that just fades out in the background. That's not going to be heard. That's going to be faded out. We do the same with this podcast.
With you, Tyler.
God damn it, Luis! I take those things very seriously.
Come on, man. After 100 podcasts, do you really think I don't trust your editing?
After getting a degree in music, I swear to God I can do this. I don't know. I think that's the first time I've ever said something like that. I need to stop. I'm getting carried away. But yeah, like I don't know. I don't know if it's better or worse until I get a second opinion. But because it's changed, I can imagine people are going to think it's worse, like I did.
Yeah, I agree with the whole thing that this sounds different, huh? But I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah. This is riveting for the other 3 guests that we have on at the moment because they don't know what it is.
Yeah.
You should send them the file. I mean, it is
It's
in our
their email
guys.
address, isn't it?
Just open the fucking email and download it.
Jeez Louise. Lewis is getting super upset over this.
I'm not
Louise.
I didn't even know it was sent to the email. Suddenly he's just like yelling at us like, God, just open the email. Like, yeah, I totally knew that.
This is not my pissed off tone of voice, Vic.
Sure.
Don't worry.
Oh, I want to know what it is. I want to know, like, his pissed off voice.
I think maybe you've seen me pissed, but not at you.
No. I've definitely heard it. I've definitely heard it.
Yeah. Not at Tyler, but at something else. Like fucking EA.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers. But anyway, so question for the audience.
Happy thoughts.
You guys got one?
Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
And if so, why have you already given up on them?
That was going to be my question. What New Year's resolutions have you decided that you're already going to give up on?
Yeah, Tyler said he wants to kick me in the bollocks.
Oh, yeah. I actually tweeted
Let's
that,
hope
didn't
that
I?
happens.
2 of those tweets are going to be like... 2 of those tweets, Christ. 2 of those resolutions are deadly serious, by the way.
Kicking me in the bollocks and what else?
Well, I'll let you decide.
Is that Epic Rap Battles of Tyler?
Just for context, for people that may not have Twitter or may not follow me or give a fuck about my life, my resolutions was like working out to a better routine, using social media more because I pretty much disappear after recording the podcast, and kicking Luis in the bollocks. So yeah, 2 of those are deadly serious. By the way,
it's not going to work out.
Luis, when are you moving to England?
Might take me a little while yet, but I'll let you know.
He wants to plan when he's going to kick you in the balls.
No.
I'm okay with it.
Good. There you go. I got the permission of the majority.
You got Jim's approval. Very good.
So, as we know, my opinion is the only opinion that matters.
Well, it's not only that. I want to do it. Jim wants it to happen. And if Vic and TJ, if either one of them are like, yeah, you should do it, then we got the majority.
I mean, then there's only 2 votes that count.
See, this is why there's 5 admins to sort out really important decisions like this, so it doesn't come to a draw. Foot Laven!
I had a stretch.
No shit.
Alright. Is that it? Because I feel like the conversation has wound down to just between Tyler and Lewis.
Yeah, like
the rest of us are just like half asleep.
Okay, I can wrap it up, Victoria.
I feel sorry about that, guys. I can ramble.
Yeah, at this point, the people in my house are banging on my door, trying to get into my room.
Man, tell him to get a fucking room.
Zombies.
It's just rude.
TJ! You better not be jacking on in there.
Jacking on!
No, I actually thought about banging on his door in another sense, but okay.
That's nasty.
So, everyone, thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to listen to the outro to find out how to interact with us. And until next week, don't bang on people's doors. Like, don't have sex on people's doors. That's what I mean. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh my god.
Thanks for listening to the Shifty Key Podcast. The intro and outro music is provided to us by our editor, TDBTyler. To get more involved with the Shifty Key Podcast, you can answer the questions for the audience asked by our guests, or even ask the cast a question of your very own, either here in the YouTube comments or in our Rooster Teeth group. To keep updated with this channel's shenanigans, you can follow us on Twitter, join and watch our group on Rooster Teeth, or simply subscribe. All links will be in the description. Until next week, goodbye.
Christian Bale over there.
Christian Bale is at your party. He's a copyright strike.
I've now got a song from like probably years ago stuck in my head.
You are welcome.
No, it's not that one. It's earlier when I said zombies. Like it was probably in the background of the audio when you guys were talking about people knocking on TJ's door. But straight after
knocking on TJ's door,
straight after saying zombies, like I remembered the rest of like the lyrics of the song that's in the background of the super ultra Dead Rising 3 arcade remix Omega. Christ, I can't remember all the words.
Yeah, it's a huge title.
Yeah, like I remember like ages ago when the trailer came out. I think Jim, you were the one that was like, "What's the song in the background of that thing?" And I found it like pretty much straight away.
What?
I can't remember if it was you, but someone was like, "What's the name of that song?" And I was just like, "Here it is, bam!" the whole song. Some sort of Skype combo.
Today I was shopping for the shoes, and I thought they were playing a Ken Ashcorp song, but I was mistaken.
A Ken Ashcorp song?
Yeah, the beginning was very similar to On the Rocks, I guess.
It's also hilarious.
I know that because Tyler keeps talking about him. I was like, wait, is that? And then it wasn't, so...
Shout out to somebody that's got like a massive following on YouTube that I tried to get on the podcast, which turns out that he now has his own podcast, so we're kind of fucked. Shout out to Pointless Filler, I suppose, which has got me hooked. Advertising other podcasts on the podcast. Alright, I'm ending this. But Jesus Christ. Can we put that in the link shit of what Jim just sent us?
Which one?
Yeah,
just both.
Yeah, they are. They're. I really don't know which one I like more.
It will be in the link shitter. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
What?
Bye.
God damn it, TJ.
TJ was totally jacking off at that point.
Yeah. You heard my voice.
What, Alex?
I had to go see what they were banging about.
Oh. That's
God-damn
family.
I have talked more than that. Alex thinks the last thing I have said, the only thing I've said in the last 30 minutes is, geez, TJ, stop jacking off.
Perfect podcast material.
So he just like looks over and he's like, that's the only thing you've said.
I'm pretty sure it has been.
That's the only thing she needs to say.
Oh, he just called me a quality contributor, sarcastically. Fuck you.
I'm gonna fade it out on that.